welcome back, you filthy exiles. So this is the final update for my Shield Crush Jug. Or I'm going to call it like the Blitz Shield Crush Jug, whatever you want to call it. You'll see some B-roll footage. I think I might put it at the end of this video. So I'm just going to keep it really brief. I'll put the previous video which showed you how to get everything and sort of pull it together so you can see what final updates I've made. Resting DPS is sitting about 17 mil. That's with like power charges up. If you take power charges away, it's like 14.2 mil bossing damage, give or take. Maybe drop down onslaught. It's a little lower than that, but it's still pretty damn powerful. Anyway, so this is like its delving damage, going through maps, map bossing, everything, you name it. But anyway, what did I do to get it here? Well, it now has Blitz built into the build. So the way that I did that was I pretty much got the Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh jewels with Blitz from the Juggernaut. The other improvement that I made on the build, I'll just talk to it in here so it's a little clearer, is I actually recrafted my my gloves so that I generated 1 rage on hit. And now I don't need to have rage built into my setup, and I can have increased critical strike damage, which I just need to allocate 1 point on the tree, being to intelligence to be able to level that up to level 20. So I need to get to level 96. So we're at level 95 right now. Outside of that, I improved my rings, just more chaos res. Nothing too major there. No changes to Helm, no changes to anything else. Still running Infused Flesh. And the big change I made on the actual build itself, so I added in Bottled Faith as well. So it does have Bottled Faith. I can't remember. I don't think it has that in the last iteration of the tree. But the big change is I actually managed to get myself a corrupted, I think I had this in the last video, a corrupted replica Dream Feather, which opened up more points on the tree for me. And what I actually did was I reduced some of the points in my cluster here and pulled some points out of the tree, and I'll provide the POB below so you can pull it apart and do what you need to with it. And then basically I allocated points down into this mark for death node. And the reason why I wanted this is I get 10% cull. So when I'm going through mapping or bossing and stuff like that, super powerful. And the other problem was it relied on this blood rage on custom damage taken if you generate frenzy charges on kill. Well, with this node, this actually lets me generate frenzy charges when I hit a marked enemy, and because I have mark on hit, which is built into my assassin's mark on hit set up here, I always mark always mark enemies when I'm just sort of punching through map bosses or whatever. I noticed there was a deficiency when I was taking down bosses. Now this thing is just a Maven and Crystal King farming machine, and the footage I'll put at the end of the video will be a 530 depth Crystal King, where it just like smashes through Crystal Kings and any boss in the game. That's pretty much all I've done with the build. Now it's just an absolute cannon of hate. The only thing that I can really do with this now is like grind out a Mage Blood, and I'm really not going to do that. I'm going to now play something that's more mapping based. I might play Cyberpunk, I'm thinking about as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll put the path of building in pretty much in the tree, the POB in the description. I'll put the original video link to the last build guide in the description as well. Obviously, this is sort of giving you a bit of an idea of what to do on the tree. Now, I originally did have Devastator up here, and it just didn't feel that good. Attack speed was definitely where it was at. Yeah, and that's about it. So this is the build that you guys could see me play in streams, and that I've been uploading in streams and delving with. I'm at about 530, 550 delve, moving down to like 6. This will probably make it to like 800 delve before I really need to invest in a Mage Blood. And once I get that Mage Blood, then, I'll be able to armor stack to like 300,000-400,000 and just push down to like 2,000 or 3,000 delve, no sweat. And I still, as always, I find it ridiculous that I need to get a Mage Blood in the build, but you know what? That's just how the game is right now with Archnem and stuff like that. But hey, is what it is. Yeah, anyway, so stick around for footage of some boss killing, and until next time, like and sub to the channel, don't forget to follow the Twitch, and yeah, have a good one. Yeah, mapping just stops feeling hard after a while. Alright. Nothing crazy, man. Pretty weak Crystal Kings. Bullshit. You nearly got me. Okay, and Cal kicks in. Woo! That's what I wanted. Ooh, anger. Oh, only worth one divine. That's still good. Anger is anger. That means I can play a fire build.